Do you know about rural development? Without time waste, we need to start. Okay, so let's understand through step by step. And first of all, about topic we are going to discuss. So first of all, we need to clear what is a topic. What is our topic? As you are looking in front of the board, what topic is our rural development related to rural. Okay, we will understand. And whereas here with rural world we are looking at development. So related to development also we will understand. In rural areas, what are development, how can be development, how can be made development. So overall point is what we will understand related to rural words and related to development. This, you can say, this will be our context. We don't need to go out of context. Okay, so let's start rural development. First of all, can you tell me about rural, not then about development? You would say what it's normal. If this need to define, then it's normal. Anyone can define this word. So okay, here I would say, what I would like to say, everyone will define it in different way. Okay, you would say definition of this and different, whereas other person would say definition of rural in different way. Am I right? And you say in your area. So okay, rural, which means a small person who live in villages. The most peoples live in village. And whereas that is said what a small areas. These villages are known as rural areas. Am I right? Rural areas where are done agriculture, related to agriculture. Okay, where farmer are found, small workers are found. Okay, yeah, I know. In a town, in urban areas also, small workers are found. So small workers come from rural areas. Most small workers come from village areas. Whereas development means when something is to get what development. Let's suppose in a university, in a school, there are requirement to develop. You can say in the regarding of education, in the regarding of fees. Okay, in the regarding of repair, in the regarding of a school repair, university repair. There are different types of need to requirement to repairment. Okay, when something are done again in the regarding of development, then it is said what development. So to describe development in economy, this will be different. Okay, this will be different, something will be different. Rural development is a comprehensive term that focuses on action for the development of areas that are lagging behind in the overall development of the village economy. So it is a saying what when action are taken by some person to develop on areas that are lagging behind. So regarding this, we are understanding. Regarding rural development, we are discussing about definition of rural development. So where there are requirement, there are repaired. No. What is it said? Requirement, which means necessary. Okay, repairment. Okay, where again there are need to repair, that is said development, you can say. And in this case, uh, rural development, which means to focus on action for the development of areas that are lagging behind in the overall development of the village economy. It is a process whereby the standard of living of rural people, especially poor people, rises continuously. So development in rural areas, there are most requirement, there are most need, because a small persons, poor persons, and a small which means farmer persons. This type of persons are found almost in the most in villages in rural areas. So in this case, in these areas, in this uh, villages, there are need to develop. There are need to develop in some cases, because this type of area are lagging. Okay. What is objective? Objective. What is aim? Increasing the productivity of the agriculture sector so that the income of the farmers increases. Yeah, today this is a problem. What a farmer's income is not double. Okay. And why am I saying double income of a farmer? Because farmer is who work for us agriculture food. Am I right? Today we are eating uh, this type of a persons, this type of a farmers are who do agriculture. You don't do agriculture. Okay. So here, if farmers will be happy, farmers will be encouraged, then farmer will be happy to do agriculture. Okay. Anyway, our point is, what is the objective? Objective will be increasing the productivity of the agriculture sector. When this will happen, what productivity of agriculture, when productivity of agriculture sector will be increased, then maybe incomes of a farmer can become double income. Okay, can be double income. When in the case of productivity of agriculture will increase, then this will be possible to increase double income of a farmers. Am I right? So aim of this rural development is what is also what to increase double income of a person. Okay. Why there are there are made development? Because of persons, so that a person can work as a worker, as an employment. And today we are looking in rural areas where are found lack of facilities, and this type of persons this type of persons migrate from one place to another place, from their origin place to in uh, town areas. Why? Because they see a lack of facilities in their villages, in their origin places. Okay, everyone person wanted to develop. Everyone person wanted to become success in their life. Okay, so if their productivity of the agriculture sector will be increased, then automatically income of a farmer will be double income. Okay, so this is double income of a farmer is depend on the on the increasing the productivity of agriculture sector. Second is promoting education and health facilities in rural areas so that human development is also achieved. Okay, so that human development is also achieved. Yeah, and can you say to yourself, education and health, there are not to measure resources for a person? Am I right? Am I right? Absolutely, you would say, but these are measured to measure for a person, whether they are poor, whether they are rich. It doesn't matter. Every child needs to take education, to access education, to be healthy. Okay, so here there are need to promote education and health facilities in rural areas. And can you tell me, to go in villages, in small villages, in rural areas, you would realize what access to education, if there are available schools, universities in rural areas, then you will realize what in the case of in the regarding of quality education. Here in rural areas there are found unquality education. Okay, this can be found when we will go. Person who live in rural areas, you can ask to rural person. And whereas in regarding of health facilities also, I would say here what health, that is said what hospital, medical care, access to medical care, a big hospital, medical care, these are found where in big places such as districts, capital of a state. Okay, uh, in big places, not in small areas. Okay, and this big hospitals, owners of this hospitals think, what, why do we need to open our hospital in rural areas? Why? Because this hospital, this ownership of a hospital will think about making profit. Okay, so there are compulsory to open a small doctors, you can say. And today a small doctors are working in their life in their villages. Okay, so here I want to tell you what big hospitals, big care medical care, there are not found the most in our areas, in villages area, in rural areas. Okay, most of big hospitals, at least one hospital should be in the rural areas. Am I right? Am I wrong? Among five to six villages, there should be a hospital or a medical care. What barriers rural development? What barriers? Through these barriers, we can find about barriers in the regarding of rural development. Inadequate, that is what unquality infrastructure. Yeah, unquality is found also in education, as I told you. And here you are looking what unquality infrastructure. Today in the news in Bihar state, you are looking in the news what you listen in the news what infrastructure that is related to bridge. Are you getting? So this is not our contact, but this is infrastructure. This is related to infrastructure. And if we talk about the regarding of rural areas, then I think infrastructure, which means a school, university, colleges. Yeah, am I right? But in upcoming time, there will be what improving in a school, in universities, yeah, in colleges. Am I right? In upcoming time, slowly, gradually. And here infrastructure in rural areas, which means what a school, villages, a school, then what else, a school, after a school, colleges. Okay, colleges, then an infrastructure, which means healthcare and access to education. Okay, roadways should be better. Am I right? This comes in infrastructure. Okay, and there should not be violent, but it is not related to infrastructure. This will come in the context of Indian Constitution, in the context of a constitution. Infrastructure, okay. These are infrastructure. These are major infrastructure. Whereas safe drinking water, food security, this is related to infrastructure. and not even then it can be said but these are compulsory for a person. Okay, these are major resources for a person. So there are found but inequality infrastructure in a rural development. This becomes barriers. Lack of employment opportunity. There would not have facilities. Then obviously this will be known as lack of facilities. These are barriers to develop to be development. These are barriers. When this type of barriers will remove, then development will be possible. To development will be possible in rural areas. Slow growth in industrial and service. Today in today's generation, our economy, okay, our what economy is growing slowly, whereas the service is growing fastly. You can say not high fastly, but there is measured high. So service is high, service is growing, service is increasing, but economic okay. As I told you, according to time this will change. This will be changing. Borrowings of a farmer can be for the following purpose. Today farmers need to take a loan. Am I right? To take loan from banks because farmers are compulsion to take loan. Okay, farmers are compulsion to take loan. Am I right? Am I wrong? What? And now in your mind would come question why? What? Why will farmer take loan? Why? What for? Purpose tell me. What? So purpose is farmers will take loan from banks for crop production. Farmer income of a farmer is what? To do agriculture. From agriculture there is a possible to earn money, and this is a income source of a farmer. And here farmer goes to the banks to take loan so that farmers can purchase crop production to do agriculture. After this complete agriculture, after this complete season, there is a hope to come result double income. So through to do agriculture there is a possible to earn income. There is a hope. There is a no sure 100% income will come. No, there is only hope of a farmer. And you can see when you go to villages area, then you will realize. So these let's understand through this again. Productive borrowings. These borrowings include loans to buy seeds, fertilizers, agriculture equipment, physical tool, and others. As you are looking, this was our point. Farmers to take to do agriculture. Through this using materials, our farmers do agriculture, and after complete season, there is a hope of a farmer to come a result of doing agriculture. Am I right? And this is what this is it. These loans are taken to earn money. Okay, to earn money to grow to crop agriculture food. Whereas there is a second loan. They are taken by the farmers in the other purpose. Unproductive borrowings where are not earn money. So this will be compulsion. You can say this will be compulsion of a farmers. And today you can feel feelings of a farmers. Okay, in the regarding of education of their childrens. Okay, and as I was telling you, for a farmer there is a hard to earn money from agriculture. As we know, there is a hope in agriculture. So how will farmer earn more for their children's education, for their children's health? How will farmer earn only from agriculture, whereas there is a hope, as we know? So let's understand through this. These borrowings include loans for social purposes such as marriage and festive occasion. Marriage, there is a compulsion. Okay, and today we can say doctor's marriage. There are what after full payment. After full payment, there are seen what uh, as you know suicide like this story. So after full payment there is a scene. Yeah, so you are looking feeling of a small person, and this type of a person are found almost in rural areas. Am I right? Am I wrong? You can see this type of happens in our area, not in other country. Okay, and festive occasion, and other side also for there's children's education. And the regarding of health, there are taken loans, not productive, not for productive. From this from on this after taking loan, farmer will a small person will spend on this purpose on this field, in this field, then there will be possible to come, you can say in a return what income. No, in this case there will be possible, there will be possible, and I am using possible, not I am saying 100% there will be 100% there will be possible to come result double income. No, here there will be possible, as we know there is a hope. So from here till here we are clear, there is not other words. From here till here we are clear, and apart from this let's see in the next slide whatever will come. Then with full information we will be discussing, and in details we will understand, we will discuss loans. It's a time to understand about this type of loans. What are types of loans? You are looking first of all short term credit, second medium term credit, third is long term credit. So let's understand step by step it. Okay, credit is the lifeline of farming activity. Okay, this is lifeline. Okay, I don't have problem. Credits needs of a typical Indian farmers, and this is a saying lifeline. So credit will be lifeline of each person if they are interested in. Okay, so credits needs of the typical Indian farmers may broadly be classified as under. So here farmers will be include, rich person will be include, and middle class, that is said middle class person will be included in this loans, in this term credit. Okay, so let's define it. Three types of a person. Short term credit, that will be time within some times, within some months. It relates basically to the purchase of inputs like seeds, fertilizers, etc. So now after this reading sentence, can you assume, can you say something what this is not related to farmer? This type of materials wo use our farmers. So here we can we can find out what maximum price of these materials, whatever can be bought. So meaning only at least till here prices will be included in the term of short term credit. Okay, so here price of this type of materials you can find out. So this type of price will come in the category of short term credit. Okay, it is short term borrowing generally stays over a period of 6 to 12 months. So this is a duration 6 to 12 months, you can say 1 year. So between 6 to 12 months this will continue, this will run. Okay, duration this short term credit is what 6 to 12 months. Whereas medium term credit, so this period of this medium medium term credit will be above as compared to short term credit, uh, because of there we are looking medium term credit. These loans are required for purchasing machinery, constructing fences, and digging wells. Such loans generally stays over a period of 12 months to 5 years. This duration will be 5 years. This is not a small times. Okay. So here we are looking what machinery constructing there are that are used in industrial activity. Okay, industries sector. So industries person, business one person, organization person can take this loan. Okay, and payment you can assume what will be payment in the regarding of taking. Okay, so there is not given about payment, there can be assumed. Long term credit, it is meant for the purchase of additional land. It is meant additional land. The period of such loan ranges between 5 to 20 years, because this is related to land. And if and you can assume prices of land what will be, yeah. And here according to payment there is a time 5 to 20 years. This is not a small times. Okay, so here we understood what through term credit there were given a duration time according to term credit, according to short, medium, long. Okay, there will be long term credit, then absolutely duration will be long. So sources of rural credit, there are two types of sources: non-institutional sources and institutional sources. Let's understand about it. Non-institutional sources in this category will come money lenders, shopkeepers, friends, and relatives. From this type of a person, we take a loan. That is a said word non-institutional sources. Here, money lender, shopkeeper, friends, and relatives will charge interest on their whatever friends want to charge. So here to charge, our friends will decide, not our government will decide. Whereas this shopkeeper, if you take a loan from this shopkeeper, then shopkeeper will charge, not you will charge. Okay, shopkeeper will charge. So shopkeeper will charge more, high, low, we don't know. Okay, whereas institutional sources, where there will be apply documents condition that is compulsory by the, you can say, and here there will be safe money. If we are taking loan, then there will be apply documents in the regarding of a taking loan. Whereas here to charge interest, our government will decide, and you can say bankers will decide to charge on interest. Okay. Institutional sources that are found in official places for official workers, that are corporate credit societies. Corporate, that is related to commercial banks. Here coming commercial bank, which means there are banks in different places, and these are working as a businessman person. So in other words, it is a said word commercial banks. Regional rural bank. You are living if you are living in a rural, then in a rural there will be found what a rural bank, especially there will be given name rural. For example, if you are living in Jharkhand state, then Jharkhand, related to Jharkhand name, there will be bank. Okay, there will be bank. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, that is said what NABARD. I know about you now, and this is a document, you can say. And here full name of this NABARD will be National Bank for Agriculture, and this bank is for agriculture and rural development. So these are institutions, these are institutional sources. From this places they are taken loan. So charge will be decided by this person, whereas a charge will be decided by this person. So charge of this person can take more, can take low, so we don't know. Whereas here, whenever we wanted to take loan from this institutional sources, then we can see before taking loan what interest of loans, okay, we can see. Whereas that's all. From here till here we are clear. That's all in this lectures. So in the next slide we will be understanding about words, about meaning of words. Let's see what will come, whatever will come. Then with full information, it's a time to understand about a lot of words that are important, okay, that are importance, that is important. So we need to describe this, we need to understand this, okay. And this is out of context of rural development. So our perspective is to understand these words so that we can achieve knowledge from words. First of all, you are looking question, why do people work, why? So answer of this question you will get yourself, okay. When you will think answer of this, then you will think what people's work to earn money, yeah, people's work to earn their living, to surviving their life. People earns to their needs, am I right? So let's define through this given word. Employment is a relationship between two parties, employer who is bound in a contract to do something valuable in return of money. This is a saying employer about two parties, that is employer and second is employee, okay. Employee who are working in production, you can say in organization, in a companies, okay, in a big place, that is a said what employers who keep employee, okay. So here a person will be working in a production, you can say in a organization. This person will have have what employment. Person who have work, through this work person can earn money, then this person will be known as employment person. Whereas person is working but for temporary times, then this work will be dangerous for this, okay. For sometimes money can be achieved by temporary work, but whereas there are other works from where we can achieve what we can work for permanent, you can say. And then if we will work permanent, then absolutely we will money permanent, okay. And this will not be dangerous, this will not be dangerous for upcoming time, okay. Any one person want to work as a permanent, but there are eligible person who can work permanent, okay. In some places we see what a person who are eligible, that's why this person can get proper money, can get proper work, okay. About permanent and about temporary work we will understand. So here we are looking what it is, a act of employing or a state of being employed. This is other definition, you can say. This is a unique definition of this is a unique answer of this question. In our perspective is in different perspective. So let's move to next. Work plays an important role in our lives as individuals and as members of a society. Absolutely. Persons are working in different category. But the purpose of working is what? To gain money. Whereas we can't say what a purpose of money. Persons are working for purpose of earning money. Other side, there are some persons who are working as a your career, okay, as a their career. Means he wants, let's suppose a single person. So here this person have a passion in the category of a singer. That's why, so here we can't say this person is a compulsion to make a career in singer. Okay, this person have passion, this person wanted to make. Okay, when we use wants, whereas when we use need, there are huge difference as we know. So wants, in wants category we can't say what person are working because of to earn money. Here this type of person, this wants person will earn money through your wants working. Whereas there person who are as a need person, so absolutely this purpose of this person work, this person and the regarding of working will be to earn money. Okay, am I right? So my point is, okay, our work plays important role in our lives because we can earn money from working. We get money when we when we work something, then we get money. Otherwise without working there is impossible. Okay, there is impossible, and there is impossible. Okay, so we understood what today we can say there are a lot of a person and a lot of a person in a lot of a person are working in different categories, such as in vehicle, in restaurants, in schools, in universities, person who are working in education category, person who are working in railways category. So here why I am saying like this, I wanted to tell you what a person, a lot of a person can't do only in a category. There will be very difficult. Okay, there will be very difficult. If there are different ways, then it is better. Okay, it is better to work, and there should be different category where a person can work easily and can work earn money. And today persons are persons are creating their skills. There are skills that is necessary. Okay, and persons who are depend on government vacancies. Okay, and person who want to make a career in private, persons who want to build a business. So you can see in your area persons have different aims, different goals in their life. Okay, and in their life should be different goals. Now it's a time to move next. People work to earn a living. This answer of this question, why do people work? Okay, people work to earn a living. A worker is an individual who is in some employment to earn a living. Person who can earn money, and person who is working. Person who is earning money. So this will come in the category of employment, and this person will be known as employment person. So this next sentence is what is a production activities, and I would say what this is an interesting point to understand about GDP and about goods and services, and about economy. Let's understand about production activities. There is being used activity word. So here something will happen. Am I right? Activities means when something can happen in physical form. Okay. So production activities in the context of economy we are discussing. We are talking. So activities there in our market there happens what there happens market activities, and non-market activities is what, do you know? Let's I define both market activities, non-market activities and market activities. Market activities that are happening in market, but it would be related to economy. If these activities are giving benefit to economy, benefit to GDP of a nation, then these activities will be included in GDP, will be included to a nation. Whereas in other side we can see non-market activities. There are happening non-market activities. These activities will be known as a self-consumption. Self-consumption means we consume for ourselves. Then it is said what is self-consumption. Am I right? Okay. I hope you are getting. So, and non-market activities, if this is a self-consumption, so absolutely this activities will not pay payment, will not give a profit. Yeah, because this is a self-consumption. Person who will consume for their self. Okay, and here our point was production activities. So it refers to the process of producing goods and services. Means in a industries there are being produced goods and services. So through activities there is a possible there is a possible to convert into other forms. In industries there are converted natural products into other products. Okay, that is able to sell. Okay, that is able to sell. And so here in production activities there are there are produced goods and services. Now it's a time to understand about goods and services. So what is good and what is services? It is simple to understand about the meaning of a good word and about the meaning of services. So again let's understand about it. Goods. In other word it is known as the product. In physical form we can say, okay, in physical form we can say, let's suppose here this board, device, small device, books, copies, these are what product, these are products. But condition is this, when we want to discuss in the context of economy, then it should be related to this product, should be related to economy, from which this can help to a nation, this can help to a GDP, this can help to a economy. Then it will be better to include in GDP. Okay, because there are two types of activities happening. Okay, so we can identify easily. So goods, products, whatever we see, okay, in our area, okay, we can touch. Yeah, whereas a service we can't touch. Okay, we can't touch. Here we don't say product. Okay, we don't provide a product. Instead of a product we provide service. Let's suppose through example let's understand. Here as you are looking, I am providing what, I am providing education. Through teaching service there is a possible to provide education as you are looking. So what here, can you say what I am providing products, any type of products? No. Here you are consuming my teaching service, you are consuming education. Okay, not you are taking product from my teaching service. Yeah, there is one point, there is a key, there is a, you can say there is a key point, there may be key point. Okay, here through help of a product I can provide a service, but I can't provide product. Okay, I can't provide product. Through help of a product I can provide service. I am using service word. Okay, so we understood about goods words and other services word. So second sentence is about the production activities. These activities add to GDP of the nation, and as you are looking, because when say goods and services that is related to GDP, is related to economy, is related to nation. So this is saying whatever activities will be happening, so these activities will be included in GDP, and these activities will help to GDP of a nation. So these activities add to the GDP of the nation and can be called economic activities. Okay, if we are including to the GDP, then absolutely this will be known as economic activities. Okay, economic activities. So now it's a time to understand about activities, about sector where persons work in different sectors. There are only three sectors where total person work in these three sectors. Let's say we will see in this sector wo person work, in this sector wo person work, in this sector wo person work. Okay, so here now let's start about primary sector. It includes agriculture. In the category of a primary sector, there will be what agriculture, forestry, mining. These are example just. Okay, these are just example. Now let's understand through definition. Okay, primary sector it will refer to agriculture sector. Okay, means this from primary sector there is what from primary sector from primary sector there are basic needs, natural products, raw materials. From primary sector there is a possible to take, there is a possible to exploit from nature, there is a possible to exploit. Okay, and this is a said basic needs, this is a said natural products, this is a said what raw materials, and through this help there is a possible to work in secondary sector. So now let's move to forward. Secondary sector, it includes manufacturing, construction, electricity, gas, and water supply. Without this there is impossible to convert natural products into another products in other form. Okay, so these are materials that are compulsory to be in secondary sector. Okay, and through this natural products are converted into other form. So here these natural products will come in this category, and in this category these natural products will be converted into other form through this help, that are tools, that is a said manufacturing way. Okay, and primary sector is also known as, in other words, agriculture sector, whereas a secondary sector is also known as another sector, what in other word what industry sector. Now let's understand why like this. Because this is related to natural products are found from agriculture the most, that's why it is said the most what agriculture sector. Whereas in this sector we are looking what there is a happening activities. Through activities natural products are converted into another form. There is a possible in industries, so that's why this becomes industries. So that's why it is said what industrial activities, industrial sector. Now let's move to next tertiary sector. It includes trade, transport, storage, and services. So in this person, there are found what services person. This service person will provide service. Okay, and through this help, this person will get help. Okay, through this help, this person will provide service. So this material, this product, this person will sell through this service. Okay, and I come in in this category. Growth and changing structure of employment. This is our headline. Now about this headline we will be understanding. During the period 1950 to 2000, between this time, and this is just data. Through data we can understand about what was the situation in our this time, and data help us. Data tells us what was the situation in your history. Okay, in your history time. So during this time, the gross domestic product of India grew positively as compared to employment growth. So our GDP grew. So in this case, there becomes up down. Okay, up down. And however, there was always a fluctuation. Fluctuation means what? Up down. There was always a up down in the growth of GDP. So we don't know when GDP will increase and when GDP will decrease, and this is depend on working of all living persons in a nation. If there are produce more materials, more goods and services within a country, then there is possible to increase GDP. Okay, how? If there will be provided goods and services more, there will be produced goods and services more, then there is a possible to increase GDP. Second, next sentence is during this period employment grew at a stable rate of about 2%. At least our employment growth was at a stable level. Okay, stable level. So from here till here I hope we are clear. Now it's a time to move in next step. In the next slide, apart from this, whatever will come, then we will discuss in details with full information we will be discussing. Let's see what happens. Looking in this slide, whatever there are words, we will understand step by step. So first of all, I want to tell you about unemployment persons. We will understand in details. As you are looking here, discussed unemployment, open unemployment, seasonal unemployment. Okay, formal sectors and informal sectors. What are informal sectors? Formal sectors, about it we will understand with the full information. And whereas about disguised unemployment, open unemployment, and open, disguised, and seasonal unemployment we will understand. So here in previous lecture, in previous slide, what have we discussed in previous lecture? Are you remember? You remember? In previous lecture we were discussing about why do people work. So answer of this question was a simple: people work because of their need. Okay, people work because people work to earn money. People work to earn a living, a standard living. That's why people work. Okay. Whereas apart from this, what came? What did came? Apart from this, our production activities. What is production activities? Okay. Production activities where happens activities. There are converted goods. There are produced goods and services. Goods that is said also, in other words, what products which we can see in physical form. Then physical form, and this will be related to economy. Then it will be included in economy, in GDP of a nation. whereas the services meaning of this is different as compared to meaning of goods. Okay, so services, whatever we provide service, here teacher provides service, teaching service. So through this teaching service, people teacher earns money, and this earning part, this income is included in GDP. Okay, this is a definition of income of a GDP. Okay, whereas here teacher is not providing any type of a product. Okay, rather teacher will provide service. Maybe here what a teacher through help of products can provide what service, because we need products. Through products there is possible to work easily. Okay, whereas you can say we use technology, because technology help us comfortable and easily within a time work can be completed. Okay, that's why technology are used. Now then after production activity, apart from production activity, what have we discussed in previous lecture? We discussed what these goods and services are added to GDP of a nation. Am I right or am I wrong? Absolutely, goods and services will be a definition, and this will be included to describe GDP. Okay, to describe economy. And goods and services are produced in different sectors. Almost in secondary sector there are produced goods and services. Only goods. Okay, only goods. So about goods and services we can understand through three sectors that are said what primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. Am I right? Primary sector, tertiary sector, secondary sector. And now it's a time to understand about primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. What is primary, what is the secondary, what is the tertiary? Let's define it clearly. Okay, so primary, that is said our basic. Okay, first of all we need primary sector, that is our basic needs, that is our natural products, that is our raw materials. And through this help there will be possible in to work in secondary sector. And now secondary sector will do one thing, what natural products will be converted by secondary sector person. Okay, here that will be important, that will be compulsory to apply what materials. Without materials there are impossible to convert natural products into another form. And what are materials? What will be apply materials? Materials, as we know, in industries what need materials? Measure there are what electricity, light, water, and this type of machinery. Through these products and natural products are converted into another form. Okay, and now okay, there was one point in discussion of a primary sector. What primary sector where natural products are found from agriculture. The most, I am saying, the most from agriculture natural products are found. That's why it is said also primary sector is also known as agriculture sector. Whereas we understood about primary sector, secondary sector. So this is in secondary sector there is happening activities, and this will be seen as industries. That's why it is said secondary sector is known as what industrial activity, industrial sector. Now it's a time to understand about the tertiary sector. Okay, tertiary sector. Tertiary sector is what happens in tertiary sector. What do we mean by tertiary sector? Tertiary sector, that person don't produce a product, instead of producing goods, our tertiary person will provide what service through help of a product. Our through help of a product, our service person can provide what service. Here our service person will help to both sectors, that are private sector and other secondary sector. From secondary sector, our service person will take materials, and now this material will be provided by the tertiary sector person, tertiary person. Okay, tertiary person. And all these persons all persons work all persons in the world work in these three sectors. Okay, almost there are same persons in these three sectors. Okay, and that's why it is a said what there is a said what it describes to definition to it describes a definition of GDP. Okay, then now let's understand about our slide. In our slide, the workforce can be classified into two categories. Workforce, there are let's understand through informal and formal sectors. Person works in a government, in private companies, where are big companies. So other side, informal sector, where we work in our areas, in a small work. So step by step understand what formal sector, all the public sector establishment and those private sector establishments which employ 10 hired workers or more are called formal sector establishment. Means in public sector and in private sector, where people will be working, so this person will be safety, you can say this person will be permanent for a long time, and this type of a person will get salary. Okay, salary. And a person who are working in a government job, in government category, in big companies, these are said formal sector. Okay, and here those who work in such establishment are formal sector workers. Now it's time to understand about informal sectors. Informal sector, all other enterprises and workers working in those enterprises, you can say in shopkeeper, in a small when we see vegetable persons, so these are known as informal sector, you can say informal places, informal person who sells vegetables, this will be known as informal. Person who work for a few days, this is temporary person, this is known as informal sectors. So here we are looking what permanent and temporary. So our formal sector will be permanent, whereas our informal sector will be temporary. Okay, and now you can understand what is right and what is wrong. So here person have compulsion to work in their field, whatever person say, whatever person feel to work in their situation. So the informal sector includes millions of farmers, agricultural laborers, or owners of small enterprises. So this type of a person known as informal persons. Okay, those who are working in the formal sector enjoy social security benefits. Yeah, right. They earn more than those in the formal sector. Absolutely. If government person will get regularly, and uh, will this person this person is working, means a government person is working, so this person is government person is getting salary properly, so absolutely this person will be for long term what employment. And whereas in formal sector, this person will be employment for few days, then after few days this person will be unemployment. So absolutely in some days this person will face as a unemployment. So here there are we looking stopping what a gap, okay, gap we are looking. So there is a normal understanding what our formal sector person will earn money more than informal sector. So workers and info, they do not have any production or regulation from the government. Who informal sector don't have does not have any production or regulation from the government. Types of unemployment. Now it's a time to understand about types of unemployment. As you are looking three types of unemployment, and apart from this unemployment there are other unemployment, but in this case we will understand with the details. Disguised unemployment, that is said in other word hidden unemployment. Person who are working in visual form, okay, in visual form. Person who don't see, person can't be see, okay, can't be see. This person will be in the category of hidden, will be in the category of disguised unemployment. It exists when marginal physical productivity of labor is zero, or sometimes it becomes a negative. Okay, marginal physical productivity of labor is zero. There is a disguised unemployment among wage earners. So answer of this, so understanding of this three sentence is what this is saying. These sentences are saying what a person who are working in a production. Let's suppose 4 person are working in a production. This person, 4 person are getting job salary from ownership, from owner of the production. And now apart from this 4 person will come to another person. And here whereas owner of the production does not need to keep employ more, okay. So here this 4 person call 2 person to their friends to work because they don't have work to earn money. So in compulsion situation, in this situation, sometimes this type of a person work. Here this 4 person will manage to give a payment to their 2 friends who came after 2 months, after few months, okay. So now this person, so first of all there are some condition, there are some point to understand about disguised unemployment. Here this 2 person will not will not get a salary from owner of the production. That's why it is said what a disguised unemployment. Whereas that's it, okay, that's it about disguised unemployment. Okay, so here our 2 person will be known as disguised unemployment. So open unemployment, persons who are not able to get jobs, because in some cases, in some jobs we face from eligible. If we are not eligible in some jobs, then we are open unemployment, and we are open unemployment, okay. because here there is necessary to be eligible in some jobs. Okay. It can be understood by example. Your friend will have 10th mark sheet and 10th qualification, and your friend goes to the university, to the big companies to find a job, and this person, your friend will show qualification to to officer of the big companies, and now after this is showing, after this is saying, owner of, you can say officer of the big companies would say, but you are not eligible. We need a person who should have graduation qualification, and at least should be that person should have knowledge related to computer. And why do we not keep you as an employee? Because graduation person who have knowledge in the regarding of a computer, this type of a person can understand our work. This person can work comfortable. This person can understand our working. That's why, as I told you, this type of a person we need. Like this, the officer of a big company can say, okay, can say, we don't know. But today people are facing. Okay, so in this case we see what open unemployment. This person will be known as, your friend will be known as open unemployment. Now that is last seasonal unemployment, and the definition of this is simple to understand about the seasonal unemployment. This can be understood by a person who work as a ice cream, person who provide ice cream. So in summer vacation there is a possible to provide to sell ice cream, and this ice cream person who sell ice cream, so this person will work only in summer. After summer, this person will be what? Unemployment, seasonal unemployment, because this person was dependent on summer vacation. Okay. And whereas our farmer are dependent on monsoon, you can say monsoon. So here there are multiple crop, multiple agriculture. After a season by season, person gets what? Gets unemployment or seasonal unemployment. From here till here we are clear. That's all in this slide.